I need to get my YouTuber voice. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Cade Craze. Today, I'm doing something that no one has done before, probably. I don't know, I didn't really check. Today, I'm going to read all of the Minecraft credits. And by all of them, I mean literally all of them. I'm going to read them out loud because I can. And the reason I'm doing this is because I realize that a lot of people haven't actually beat the game. Even veteran Minecraft players who have played for like 8 years have not beat the game. Which means they don't know what the credits are like. And so I really feel like I need to just spread the love of the credits, you know? So I'm going to read it out to you like a book. And by a book, I mean just me reading it. And you guys are all going to listen, and it's going to be great. Okay, here we go. Minecraft Java Edition. I see the player you mean. Cade Craze? Yes. Take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like the player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible, and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read. Back in the days, those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and the players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did the player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in the fold of the and create a It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level that it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in the dreams, I want to tell them that they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes, when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world that you take for truth is merely, and I wish to tell them that they see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them from living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No! A story that contains the truth safely, in a cage of words. Not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Cade Craze. Player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point, as though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father Sun, Mother Moon. Ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man. Then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you to see you, player? To know you. And to be known, I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. That player was you, Cade Craze. Sometimes it thought itself human on the thin crust of the spinning globe of molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas, and there were 130,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that the light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from the star, and it could burn through your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white, and the days were short. There was much to do, but death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in the story. Sometimes the player dreamed that it was other things in other places. Sometimes the dreams were disturbing. Sometimes they were beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another and then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered on the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into that long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in the letters of DNA, and the player was a new program never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old, and the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go farther back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star, so the player, too, is information from the star, and the player moves through the story, which is a force of information planted by a man called Julian. The flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus that exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits the universe created by Shush. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard, cold, and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flecks of energy moving through the vast and empty space, and sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was offs and zeros and ones. Lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player read lines of code on the screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotion, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive. Those thousands of deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed that the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night of sky of winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star a million times more massive than the sun, boiling its planets to plasma in order to be visible for moments to the player, walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost at the familiar door, about to dream again. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of the dream, and the universe said, I love you. And the universe said that you have played the game well. And the universe said everything you need is within you, and the universe said that you are stronger than you know. And the universe said that you are the daylight. And the universe said that you are the night. And the universe said the darkness that you fight is within you. And the universe said that the light you seek is within you. And the universe said you are not alone. And the universe said that you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said you are the universe, tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over. And the player woke from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Minecraft. Head of Minecraft, Helen Cheong. Head of Stockholm Studio, Ulrika Holmjard. Design. Chief Creative Officers, Jens Bergensten, Sax Persson. Game Directors, Agnes Larson, Mans Olsen. Creative Director, Jesse Miriam, Magnus Nedfers, Torfi Franz Olofsson. Principal Design Director, Craig Lee. Principal Design Manager, Michael Harnich. Lead Game Designers, Rob Piorsky, Robin V. Vincent. Game Designers, Art Usher, Brandon Pierce, Christian Berg, Cole Phillips, Corey Shivak, Henrik Nieberg, Laura D. Lawrence Garcia, Matthew Gatlin, Michael Stagnita, Sir Vaknin, Steve Enos, Todd Peng. Narrative Director, Kevin Grace. Narrative Designer, Kelsey Howard. Design Manager, Rabbi Ephraim. Programming, Chief Technology Officer, Michael W. Wheelbatcher. Mike Carlson. Head of Services and Ops Engineering, Vince Curley. Head of Game Engineering, Asa Bredin. Head of Creator Platform Engineering, Jason Cahill. Director of Franchise Quality, Matthew Nug. Technical Director, Christopher Otslund, Daniel Johansson, Jeff McCoon, Jifeng Zhang, Lawrence M. Sanchez II, Michael J. Ott, Nathan Adams. Lead Game Developers, Andrew Maher, Gary McLaughlin, Jeff Ebersol, Henning Erlandson, Jacob Bryden, James S. Yarrow, Mason McCuskey, Matt Hawley, Michael Scott, Michael Hedberg, Torbjorn Allard. Game developers, Alex Couch, Insight Global Inc., Adrian Tonsian, Alex Green, Redlands Games Inc., Alexander Osman, Alexander Sandor, Alexander Torsling, Aaron Niemann, Bartosz Bach, Benny Hellstrom, Billy Shaborg, Yarny Galgerson, Brian Thevathan, Chad George, Cody Centers, Insight Global Inc., Daniel Bryhoff, Daniel Lobo, David Dahlstrom, Eric Brose, Ethan A. Hall, Calabera, Felix Jones, Frederick Bergenstan, Georgie Gatchevez, Harold Johansson, Isaac Dayton, Jakek Walkazals, James Vanderheiden, Insight Global Inc., Jimmy Alkeen, Johannes Biosh, Johannes John Philip Johansson, John Maiga, Jose Carlos Bellido, Joshua Owens, Colabera, Juliana Montez, Christopher Colaboso, Lily LeBlanc, Insight Global Inc., Marcio de Olivero de Silva, Marco Dabliera, Martian Helander, Michael Stoik, Nivo, Nikas Ernervik, Nile Karkulu, Oscar Atkinson, Pavel Grebnev, Peter Marax, Pontes Hammerberg, Hoya Ashraf, Sean Riley, Stefan Anel, Timur Nazarov, Virgilio Junior Blones, William Harmon, Global Inc., Lead UI Developers, Eric Grimson, Oleg Kovicsing, Paulo Raganha, UI Developers, Daniel Durgasov, Fernando Villacanel, Marlon Huber Smith, Oscar Peterson, Rasmus Blukvist, Richard Pilacross, Vita Lee Slee, Tim Lidenberg, Winfrey Zoo, Launcher Developers, Matthew Pear, Patrick Tobin, Andrew Hewitson, Lead Architects, Greg Snook, Peter M. Weiss, Architects, Dom Humphrey, Robert Sanchez, Lead Bedrock Software Developers, Bill Carlson, Brian Hero, Chad C. Myers, Craig Stune, Dan Postelins, Fanny P. Vadilo Herrera, Hiranid Monsiavalis, Henry Golding, Jamie Fristum, John Kopic, John Singers, John Keating, Mark D. Anderson, Mark Greenos, Maxime Buchis, Michael D. Grath, Nathan Miller, Nicholas Graskius, Shane Pierce, Steve Robinson, Tyler Liang, Bedrock Software Developers, AJ Fairfield, Aaron Woodwork, Adrian T. Orpulaslaw, Elise Olson K. Bello, Alec Chan, Alex Toyer, Alexander Wilkinson, Amy Bernhoff, Andrew Sheen, Insight Global Inc., Andy Hill, Anna Pearson, Insight Global Inc., Anthony Cloudy, Anthony Young, Insight Global Inc., Austin Larkin, Insight Global Inc., N.E.A.R. Edian, Chris Biaha, Kurt Curtis, Michael Ishner, Dan Ganya, Daniel Zhu, Daniel Stevens, David Carlson, David Cohen, David Roberts, Insight Global Inc., David Western, Declad Hopkins, Dimitri Kishmar Kelly, CSI Interfusion Inc., Drew Hopkins, Dylan Ross, Insight Global Inc., Emily Koya, Eric Johnson, Eric Rankheimer, Evelyn Collier, Insight Global Inc., Gary Allen, Hector Leanos III, Hector M. Ariga Piena, Jafer Sheriff, Jake Shirley, Jason Orion Birch, Jeff Ott, Jessian Salazar, Insight Global Inc., John Colasar, Populous Group LLC, Jonathan Arhoof, Joseph Ketchlin, Insight Global Inc., Harry C. Whiteside, Kento Martin, Insight Global Inc., Kirby Duncan, Insight Global Inc., Kirsten A. Sue, Larry Yuka, Lee Young, Insight Global Inc., Laura J. Miriam, Kajvi Consulting Service, Lucas Carpenter, Colavera, Lucy Colavera, Matt Stolpus, Michael Davidson, Insight Global Inc., Michael Lee, Michelle Lee, Insight Global Inc., Molly Fleming, Nicholas Curtis, Paul Sherman, Radhad Kodamarti, Robert Hunt, Ryan Seaman, Colavera, Ryan Tyler Ray, Taylor A. Ferdinson, Tristan H. Snyder, Wes Pearson, Will Van Schoolen, Yash Schroff, Yi Crow, Tech Systems Inc., Zane Hitchman, Lead Web Developers, Joel Bergman, Mark Schwad, Realm Software Engineers, Nicholas John Curtis, Roman Timerson, Inside Global Link. Lead Systems Engineers, Robert Shota, Par Alexson, Swergak Turbolo Cave, Xingzhuwu Zheng, Service Software Engineers, Alexander Predoduz, Anders Gardenaz, Astrid Ray, Austin Shadong, Inside Global Link, Corey Goodman, Inside Global Link, Dan Mauk, Emily Black, Eric Schrogen, Hampus Fristy, Herrick Barrett, Jamin O'Sullivan, John Littlewood, Jonas Bergstrom, Kanita Ronivar, Kala Harper, Mason Inovov, Magala Junior Murphy, Mia Konaga, Martin Pola, Matt Shore, Inside Global Link, Michael Kranz, Mike Schwartz, Nicholas Birmingham, Inside Global Link, Nico Suck, Patrick McGannon, Peter Gisson, Rick Payne, Inside Global Link, Simon Fagerholm, Stefan Tortinson, Theodore Fleming, Engineer Managers, Eric Rom, Erica Rinland, Giulio Mac Mastrelli, Lee Fuhita, Martin Aldengreen, Audio Director, Samuel Albert, Aber, Sound Designers, Daniel Rosenfeld, Johan Peterson, Kevin Martinez, Peter Hunt, Rostislav Trifonov. Music composed by Daniel Rosenfeld, Kumi Tanioka, Lena Rain. Visual artists, art directors, Andy Zibis, Daniel Bjorkins, Kim Peterson, Telemachus Stavropoulos, Victor Blank. Lead artist, Jasper Bostra, Joel Garvin, Michael Apolis, Michael Ray Newman, Ryan Sand. Artists, Elisa Tana Randstad, Andrea Sanchez Sepulveda Randstad, Chi Wong, Claire Savong Randstad, Dylan Sunkel Colabora, Aaron Caswell Randstad, Florian DeCopler, Jacob Lee, Aquint LLC, Jan Cargiga, J.G. Ling, Aquilis Group Service Inc., Kalia Hara, Aquiquint LLC, Kirk Barnett, Linus Chan, Tech Systems Inc., Mariana Salamina, Mark Sherbers, Apex Systems Inc., Patrick A. Rhodes, Radstan, Peter Sheff, Richard Horley, Sarah Martino, It's Like Global Link, 3D artist Brendan Sullivan, Christian Norgren, graphic artist Mattis Graham, graphic designers Adrian Leon, Tech Systems Inc., Dalila Copeland, Radstan. Javier Rodriguez, Inside Global Link, motion graphics designers, Brandon Corvez, Tin Gun Designer Inc., Lauren Hoshner, Tech Systems Inc., Rudy Solideros, Radstad, animator Patrick Rhodes, Randstad, art manager Samir Belarbi. Production, head of creator platforms, Deanna Harms, head of game production, John Thornton. Head of Minecraft China, Travis Howland. Head of Business Engineering, Ryan B. Cooper. Head of Games, Sarah Jensen Bach. Head of Creator Marketplace, Aaron J. Buckley. Head of Minecraft Education, Allison Matthews. Director of Minecraft.net, Sahir M. Herji. Executive Producers, Anita Schwartz, David Nisahagen, Dennis Rise, Frederick Telenius, Angela Garnajay, Jessica Zan, Kayla Kenewan, Mike Amerland, Roger Carpenter. Production Managers, Gamma Aguilar Gammas, Klaas Hammerstrom, Kyle Lawson, Melinda Knight, Michael McNanas. Producers, Aaron Colberth, Inside Global Link, Adrian Ostergaard, Andrea Lamb, Anna Lugren, Anna Zach Pord, Annika Strand, An Christian Adwin, Bess Liang, Carlos Natrito, Carrie Doring, Kaylin Kunas, Radstand, Chris Massina, Inside Global Link, Damian Finn, Lion Bridge, Daniel Stewart, David Siegel, Deanna Line, Inside Global Link, DJ Steiner, Dom Arcamone, Graham Logan, Radstand, Haishi, Hashelina Shugua, Headwing, Andrea Laza, Jewel Chukawufum, Ikuafni, John Garcia, collaborator, Karen Akono, Cassia Siwka, Katie Illison, Kelly Hinkle, Christina M. Ashmint, Lisa Breyer, Louis Quang Lee, Madeline E. Pesna, Mark Watson, Marcus Bowden, Marcus Water, Micah Meyerskoff, Mickey Yamaguchi, Nathan K. Rose, Nicole Alters, Niku Jordinu, Ricardo Lindsay, Ryan Mines, Inside Global Inc., Sebastian Falk, Stephen A. Scott, Tia, Mari Jubilee Long, Todd Balden, William Cooper. Organizational coaches, Martin Blumstein, Rasmus Noah Hansen, Shah Raman Yassel Sandman. Release management leads, David Fries. Release managers, Andrew Pitchard, Josh Mullinax, Joshua Buller. Quality assurance, Kristen Gimberg, Matthew Dryden, Old Pearsone, Paul Coda, Tommy Siverman, Zacharias Gustavsson. Technical writers, Joshua Jones and Cyclope Link. Brand creative director, Marcus Tovonen. Head of creative production, Isabella Arningsmark. Lead producers, Christine Platten, Milo Bingston, Sarah Carton. Producers, Adeline Major, Charlotte Angemiter, Ellen Carson, Hampus Nilsson, Isabella Balk, Johan Carvamino, Joe Smith Olsen, Lisa Kemp, Nicole Sugaraga, Renee Wikander, Saul DeLancer, Tilde Westrup, Tim Mardell. Creative leads, Martin Johansson, Antti Meriliotto. Art directors, Johan Arsenson, Julian Kerr, Nini Landon, Swig Sung. Art lead, Amanda Strom. Artists, Morten Rasmussen, Marcus Frost. Graphic designer, Afishin Afipirin. 3D artist, motion graphic designer, Jesper Holland. Gameplay capture artist, Husin Kurbogovic. Product designers, Adrian Ward, Deborah Martins, Philip Toms, Sharon Kwan. Publishing editor, Alex Wiltshire. Director of Creative Communications, Owen Jones. Social media managers, Julian Tunru, Ross Hilty. Creative writers, Christina Anderka, Pierre Landon, Sophia Donkeys, Sophie Austin. Communications. Chief Storyteller, Lydia Winters. Senior Media Producers, Karina Peterson. Producers, Sophia Horheim. Director of Communications, Reagan O'Leary. Social Media Managers, Alex Fleck and Ed Deco, David Ramos, Calabera. Communications Managers, Holly Amber Smith, Rebecca Gordius. Assembly Media Inc., Adam Panel, Aaron Dwyer, Tori Edelman, Vanessa Mora, Wesley Gore. Senior Social Media Lead, Sarah Reiner. Web Design, Paul Madeline, Tin Gun Design Inc. Web Content Manager, Joe Corrigan, Tin Gun Design Inc. User Experience. User Experience Design Director, Anna Windilin. User Experience Designers, Jin Shin, Jonathan Patton Galena, Josephine Lindisvan, Lucas Morales Sousa, Tom Keene, Texas Simpson, Boone Lundstrom, William Hollowell. User Experience Writer, Juan Buis. Operations. Franchise Chief Operations Officer, Annie Chin. Head of Stockholm Operations, Helia Ho. Executive Strategic Advisor, Jonas Martinson. Head of Franchise Operations, Josh Bliggerstorfer. Chief of Staff, Amy Stilton. Stillion. HR Directors, David Hill, Maya Samuelson. Senior HR Business Partners, Maya Samuelson, Nia Parker. Human Resources, Alexandra Zajac, Aaron Glossier, David Hill, Hannah Nemima, Ida Olderstrom, Jenny Annelle Ludwig Motor Edenbach, Maria Showman, Simon Taylor, Sophia Anderson, Ulrika Carlson, Veronica Kamaj Erickson. Office Manager, Siri Hull. Office Coordinators, Joel Alvaroth, Executive Business Administrators Aaron Decker, Lisa Liu, Rachel Cox, Teresa Chin. Front of House, Eliza Lancelot, Felicia Bjorn Nordling. IT Managers, Caesar Sima Falk, Jason Perry Minner, Adam McDowell, Anton Mr. Wu, Ellen Tornenfall, Evangelina Rolfelt, Shoyab Hussein, Shangni Kritovins Puel, Yaser Mosavi, Operations Manager Kaya Hatcher, International Communications Manager Matt Martin, Lead Automation Support Matthew C. Marino, Automation Support Chris Ilson Calabera, Corey Smith, Insight Global Inc., Gregory D. Searing, Wafer Wire Cloud Technologies, Johnny Cox Calabera, Jordan Crockett, Tech Systems Inc. Head of Data Science and Analytics, Francisco Rios. Data Science Leads, Abby Gaddis. Data Engineering Lead, Bill Chisholm. Data and Analytics Lead, Natalie Sullivan. Analytics Environmental Manager, Troy Hink. Data Science, Aaron Johnson, Rigu Shri, Connor McGuire, Kelly Mitchell Group Inc., Daniel Comera, Kelly Mitchell Group Inc., Silana Poljak, Design Laboratory Inc., Grant Jenkins, Jake Kelly, Jonathan Lau, Kelly Michael Group Inc., Matthew Skirvin, Max Davidson, Swathi Sivadas, Tong Shin, Kelly Michael Group Inc., Zach Golku, Kelly Michael Group Inc., Data Engineers, Addy Diodeker, Design Laboratory Inc., Bill Cleese, Darisha Nilang, Patrick Worthy, Sheichin Dikake, Design Laboratory Inc., Smitha Menon, Timothy Olajed, User Research Studio Lead, Jerome Hagen, User Research, Melissa Boone, Olga Zinska, Pablo Morales. Business and Licensing. Head of Franchise Business and Growth, Scott Del Oso. Head of Franchise Development, Kayleen Walters. Head of Social Impact and Partnerships, Ada Duan. Chief Media Officer, Vu Bui. Directors of Business Development, Bob Brennan K., Federico San Martin, Jeremy Snook, Justin Edwards, Patricia Guder. Directors of Business Management, Amy Zhao, Michael Hua, Michelle Hua. Business Managers, Adam Limcio, Alina Schricknick, Anna Gray, Bill Lindell, Catherine Hendricks, Daniel Beasley, David K. Lau, Dev Harzrina, Ellen Graham, Eric Taylor, Eve Vasquez, Julie Olden, Layla Stanley, C. Boldman, Leslie Tullius, Maru Zamora, Morgan Ferrer, Apex Systems Inc., Nedra Wilson, Nicole Green, Stephanie Louie, Tess in Oppencarnate, Maxtra, Wendy Gorton, Business Development Managers, Christy Weckner, Eileen Lee, Inga Chamberlain, Rebecca A. Miller, Brand Assurance Managers, Celine Tolentino, Harvey Nash, Dana Mack, Harvey Nash, Stephanie Naranino, Harvey Nash, Business Analyst, Keiko Raymer, Apex Systems Inc., and Kristen Green. Japan Country Manager, Yutaka Noma, Director of Partner Management, Todd Stevens, Partner Program Manager, Quinn Richer, Content Coordinator, Oscar Thyssel, Nicholas Fredrickson, Program Manager, Brian G. Boneman, Christopher Tushaw, Insight Global Inc., Emily Carlson, Georgia Mara, Gregory Walls, Excel, Helene Brown, John C. Mercil, CompuCom Systems Inc., Joshua Ayla, Insight Global Inc., Kaywin Lee, Populous Group LLC, Liz Leo, Morgan Ferrer, Apex Systems Inc., Natalie Hagen, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Stephen Hosey, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Susie Tinker, Vince Davis Espino, Insight Global Inc., Studio Compliance Lead Eric Odin Heel, Studio Compliance Analyst Justin Ray, Design Laboratory Inc., Intellectual Property Enforcement Lead Galen Blank, Category Managers Audrey Cersei, Emily Clock, Hannah Willis, Shabnam Elmi, Player Operations Ann Coronata, Director of Community, Nia Aim Rowland. Community Managers, Cameron Thomas, Jay Wells, Joel Sasaki, Christina Horner, Lindsay Shaw, Apex Systems Inc., Matt Gartez, Trella Rath, Corin Staff, Customer Support Program Manager, John Eric L. Swigert, Colabera, Customer Support Lead, Jin Pedersen, Justin Putnam, Tech Systems Inc., Customer Support, Andrew Lee, Apex Systems Inc., Marketing. Head of Marketing, Jessica Freeman. Marketing Directors, Fergus Lynch, Jeannie Dumont. Marketing Managers, Anton Maslinivov, Ashley Davidson, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Ejel G. Gullerson, Gabby Ibarra, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Gaylord Escalana, James Lyman, Jeff Revita, Katie Pinza, Lindsay Austin, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Melissa Jenkins, Tin Gun Design Inc., Nathaniel Whiffler, Nick Ketter, Sarah Cornish. Legal, Head of Legal, Nick Morgan. Legal Counsel, Carrie Anand, Snodgrass Anand, Maya Yamazaki, Davis Wright Termaine, Tim Han, Trisha Geyer. Finance. Finance Director, Marina Kostizik. Finance Manager, Evan Dowell. Katerina Norlander, Senior Financial Accountant, Josefina Axelson. Financial Accountant, Yelena Hedgick. Financial Consultant, Stefan Lermark. Studio Quality Team, Microsoft. Director of Quality, Jimmy Biscoff. Studio Quality Manager, Tyler Bowler. Quality Leads, Craig Marshall, Dan Pipnish, Hakan Ronaque, Michael McCormack, Rich Levy. Quality Engineers, Herv Iridunaka, Joe Whitman, Mark McAllister, Mimi Guarino, Ryan Mays. Quality Data Analyst in Engineering, Chesley Honbaum, Christian Haguchi, Lisa Porter. Software Engineers, Jay Baxter, Aaron Amlag, Moody Gator, Scott Lindbergh. Quality Analyst, Agata Marciniak, Aiden Bauer, Dalric Davis, Eric Davis, Melissa Moorhead, Mike Sue, Tom Brisbane, Tom French. Special thanks, Alex Lushkin, Executive Business Administrator, Alan Horton, Technology and Infrastructure, Andrew Franklin, Outsourcing Manager, Dante Carrizo, Business Manager, David Boker, Director, XGS Business Operations, James Fry, Quality Manager, Studios Quality UK, Johnny Stacey, Data Engineering, Studios Quality UK, Jenna Gioli, Executive Business Administrator, Zoe Harub, Senior Business Coordinator, Studio Qualities UK, Studio Qualities Team US Teams, Test Manager, Tom Dietrich, Expersis, Test Manager, Tim Software Test Engineering Leads, Barry Doyle, Encycloblink, Maria Burub, Experis, Software Test Engineers, Antoine Brown, Experis, Adam DuBois, Experis, Benjamin Sousa, Experis, Brian Luar, Experis, Brooke Chapman, Experis, Eric Saxton, Experis, James Lawrence, Experis, Jessica Armstrong, Experis, Caitlin Grace, Experis, Kevin Glittens, Experis, Michael Elbert, Experis, Nora Hogosbaum, Encycloblink, Robert Bergeson, Experis, Robert Cleveland's Experis, Tracy Jenkins, Experis, Test Associates, Austin Keeling, Experis, Chris Young's Experis, Jacob Childers, Experis, Jared Arbog, Experis, Joycelyn Ingstrom, Experis, Jonathan Irvin, Experis, Justin Smick, Experis, Marvin Matelli, Experis, Ryan Atwater, Experis, Ryan Wentz, Experis, Tori Geska, Experis. Special thanks to Aaron at Bridwell, Experis, Aaron Ingram, Experis, Ben Farley, Experis, Test Manager Tim, Brian Canning, Experis, Test Manager Tim, Carol Stearns, Experis, Erica Davis, Experis, Frank Sisconi, Experis, Gavin Kennedy, Experis, Jay Piet, Experis, Test Manager Tim, Jeffrey Guten, Blink, Account Manager Dewey Alex Express, Lucas Rathern Express, Mark Medlock Express, Paul Goodwin Express, Theresa Puden Express, Thomas Hansen Express, Zachary Bodenkamp Express, Program Manager. Special thanks to 4J Studios, Albert Passer, Director of Business Development, Music and something, Dan Roke, creature developer. Gideon Driver, Zen 3, Infostructions America, Inc. Zon Dejart, Oak, creature developer. Julian Go, writer. Kent Michael Jensen, creature developer. Rins Isugai, developer, account manager. Stephen Gooden, Inside Global Inc. account manager. The Play Fab team, the Xbox Live team. Fishku Nagala, Zen 3 Info Something America team. Development partner, Lionbridge Quality Poland team. Test director, Michael Bjonki, Lionbridge. Senior global test manager, Jorkins Kuborix, Lionbridge. Senior test manager, Matawis Kaluza, Lionbridge. Test leads, Beta Jazu Zinka, Lionbridge. Team leads, Camille Costarina, Lionbridge. Michael Sowers, Lionbridge. Sebastian Polinka, Lionbridge. Monkey Juaha, Lionbridge. Tomazi Bokokoto, Lionbridge. Compliance leads, Lukats Miku, Lionbridge. Software test engineers, Adam Rakazaki, Lionbridge. Ioannis Sisla, Lionbridge. Jacob Kuat, Lionbridge. Jaron Zabrowski, Lionbridge. Kareem Zamri, Lionbridge. Katarzyna Moskowski, Lionbridge. Kinga Gazella, Lionbridge. Zukalat Jankawa, Lionbridge. Masi Lakajala, Lionbridge. Marcy Rustin, Lionbridge. Marcin Zonzikli, Lionbridge. Marcius Lionbridge. Marcius Marci Lionbridge. Matthias Jesu and Lionbridge. Michael Cisa, Lionbridge. Patrick Tillis, Lionbridge. Paulina Palazad, Lionbridge. Peter Kuikokakas, Lionbridge. Piotr Jatsison, Lionbridge. Nothia Something, Lionbridge. Compliance software test engineers, Adam Browski, Lionbridge. Macy Jarwak, Lionbridge. P.O. Olson, Lionbridge. Simon Oka, Lionbridge. Whithold, Skip, Lionbridge. Test associates, Adam Crispino, Lionbridge. Adam Adrian Zabako. Adrian Sophia, Albert Twaki, Alexander Russenberg, Alexander Transit, Anna Caperton, Anton Swan, Eric Kurzaki, Erica Zakaga, Bartholomew, what is his name? Bartomis Binka, Bartosz Jamarinsky, Bartosz Kucha, Bartosz Wishman, Bark Pielak, Caesar Chobot, Daniel Barcher, Daniel Kabaki, Daniel Zubrowski, Daniel Susunti, Rita Kapowski, Lionbridge, Daniel Dudas, Damika, Zyla, Duda, Juinas, Philip, Gabriel, Gregors, Ignacy, Kuliski, Jacob, Jan Torsky, Joanna Jobaking, Justin Jorkivik, Casper, Camille Kornuski, Camille Stopa, Carol Freshness, Carrot Mikusek, Carol Semek, Katerina Smekataska, Conrad Kezzy, Conrad Joko, Christoph, Lucia Cordo, Lucas Marek, Lucas Metrak, Lucas Mikhaila, Macy Jorn, Macy Reiser, Macy J. Suzma, Magdalena Merrick, Magdalena Wardock, Magdalene Wolf, Marlena Zachariah, Marcin, Matuinas Mixa, Matuas Suinka, Metrolas Linda wants how Michael J. Juwinska, Michael Calhan, Natalie Nielsen, Patrick Pure, Paulina, Powell, Piotr, Rafik Bronzinski, Rafik Raklazau, Robert Jornak, Robert Zahowski, Robert Wowski, Roman Zadok, Simon Polarnik, Tali Zuklag, Thomas Silward, Werner Sanfield, Watchwook Olkowski, Walston Zukowski, Zuzana, all those are Lionbridge, by the way, in case you didn't catch that. The Appliance Test Associates, Adam Kowalski, Arkins Rezkniski, Barbara Rutzau, Caesar, Jacob, Jaka, Macy J, Marcin, Michael, Oscar, Sebastian, Stanislaw, Svinoslav. Special thanks to Darius Soko Skowalski, Evan Wright, Matt Whiting, Michael Friend, Sismon Waliki, Thomas Puick, Tugal Delisi, also all Lionbridge. Quality UK team, test manager, Michael H. Jones, Lionbridge. Compliance test manager, Leroy Dunn, Lionbridge. Nick Dorset, Lionbridge. Data engineering, Patrick Fraioli. Development partner, BBI. Programmer, Curtis Hutchins, Devin Fjord, Michelle Rocha, Stevie Giovanni. Associate Programmer Jackie Kai, UI Artist Rochelle Brunt, UX Designer Sam Flores. QA Analyst Jamie Cheung, Paul Pera. Developmental Partner Disbelief. President Steve Elmore. CTO Steve Anichiguni. Senior Programmer Tin Hagberg. Programmer Eric Nguyen. Producer Gru Robinson. Development Partner Skybox. Adrian Smith, Alexandra Kabak, Amy Zhao, Anthony Wong, Binny Wang, Carson Wooker, Casey White, Chandler Siddharth, Cody Clattenburg, Colin Bassinet, Cairo Paulino DaCosta, Daniel Shim, David Gatley, Derek McNeil, Dylan Rooster, Erser Kulkaturk, Evening Kuskakivov, Faith Chow, Franca Moster, Gary Texmo, Glenn Connolly, Gustav Lau, Hayden Herr, Ian Wang, Ilya Shokoskin, Isaac Callan, Ivan Yumilov, Jacob Jensen, Jaguar Seriu, Jagger Nast, Jai Christian, Jake Romas Barnes, Jason Allen, Jeffrey Chow, Jeffrey Yamaskaki, Jennifer Barron, Jessica Munes, Jaisi Chang, John Ferguson, John Head, Jonathan Yin, Jordan Lacey, Joseph Cameron, Jose Panicho, Justin Tim, Kyle Roblin, Leo Hewitt, Leonardo Stark, Medina Ahmed, Matthias Depra Gutergeist, Max Fanning, Michael Morin, Mingo Zhang, Mitch Filmer, Nathan Lacey, Oliver Cannon, Orhan Ekarisiv, Pedro Calti, Reynold Brasnard, Richard Hawks, Richard Walker, Rick Huang, Sean Foley, Shreyas Babu, Shreyang Kong, Sim Sahin, Stephen Sarno, Stephen Silverster, Thiago Brega, Thomas Lee Gerson, Drevlion, Tim Bjorker, Todd Saharcook, Ty Larienta, Tyler DaCosta, Vasil, Angeloff, Vicky Huang, William Sheriff, Ya Oberi Yabaya, Yongki Kim, Zachary Campbell, Development Partner, Red Lynn's Team, President, Jared Noftel, Producer, Nova Barlow, Engineering Director, Kyle Walsh, Lead Project Manager, Ali Murdoch, Dev Lead, Aaron Danelk, Steve Chiavelli, Tech Lead, Nathan Carlson, Ryan Edgmond. Software Engineers, Alan Nelson, Alex Green, Andre Tremblay, Dane Kerbau, Grant Wynn, Jonathan Liu, Kelby Lawson, Tim Royal, Tyler Perry, Zach Bowman, Zeke Lasater. Development Partner, Virtuosity. Game Developers, Ashwina Jalabal, Virtuosity, Ganesh Silthi, Virtuosity, Janaya Sinrapala, Virtuosity, Hannah Maiha, Serena, Virtuosity, Nanda, Adarilan, Virtuosity, Nazia, Virtuosity, Pakia, Siviana, Virtuosity, Pabla, Vikanayam, Iger, Virtuosity, Shagan, Sharmatala, Virtuosity, Sargman, Sanjay, Virtuosity, Sina, Matthew, Virtuosity, Shripa, Gusen, Karen, Virtuosity, Shiram, Screenka, Virtuosity, Summit, Kara, Summon, Virtuosity, Swaki, S. Maker, Virtuosity, Virtuosity, Producers, Kokaligam, Ramu, Kapaswamy, Virtuosity, Mojang Alumni, original creator of Minecraft, Marcus Pearson, Head of Minecraft, Matt Booty, Head of Minecraft Atlas, Deidre Kornstrom, Chief Executive Producer, Carl Mann, Chief Finance Officer, Karen Severinson. Chief Product Officer, Olaf Carlson Sandvik. Project Director, Jacob Horsner. Production Director, Daniel Kaplan. Head of Games, Patrick Liu. Game Director, Henrik Peterson. Narrative Design, Max Herngren. Chief Technology Officer, Rickard Herlitz. Technical Director Games, Jason Major, Christopher Gilbring. Game Designers, Miko Carbonu, Brandon Franklin, Insight Global Inc., Colton Murphy, Tech Systems Inc., Jared Greiner, Jesse A. Hibbs, Tech Systems Inc., Lauren E. Karibala, Melissa Andrews, Insight Global Inc., Prajnesh Patil, Lead Game Developers, Nicholas Borstrom, Yoder Kondu, Game Developers, Alexander Crandaf, Insight Global Inc., Andrew Griffin, Insight Global Inc., and Ton Arbring, Arabian Ariham, Virtuosity, Benjamin Arnold, Insight Global Inc., Campbell, Tran, Caesar, Tom Zuck, Chris Barnett, Apex Systems Inc., Christian Westman, Clayton Vaught, Colin Walters, Daniel Felt, Daniel Frisk, Daniel Wostoff, Emily Russo, Insight Global Inc., Marina Polsny, Isaac De La Vega, Jagrenathan, Manu, Virtuosity, Jacob Horndal, Jacob Poglis, Jeff Dexter Blazier, Jeffrey Comey, Insight Global Inc., Joshman Larson, Johan Burdenson, John Hayes, Jonas Ekstrom, Jonas Erickson, Josh Latier, Joshua B. Davis, Joshua Latier, Louis A. Angel Mex, Magnus Bentling, Maria Lemon, Marcus Arvidson, Michael Copeland, Insight Global Inc., Michael Micus Whitley, Nathan Gilbert, Patrick O'Leary, Rachel Murphy, Virtuosity, Rue Mai, Rue Z, Insight Global Inc., Ryan Holds, Sandra Bornmark, Sina Tanman, Spencer Peterson, Insight Global Inc., Sabrami, Mahatman, Virtuosity, Sumith Kumar, Virtuosity, Thomas Boudbier, Toby's, Maximum, Thomas Elias, Thomas Jibuker, Uma Shubu, Rat, Virtuosity, Ragnesh Masalini, Virtuosity, Lead UI Developer, Sebastian Heinfeld, UI Developers, Alban Oberfall, Anna Parney, Dario Vodo Shepek, Emily Scheidso, Emil Hedel, Kirill Michael Novin, Mohammed Foud Sega. Additional programming, Elliot Hippo, Palladimus Siegel, Paul Spooner, Ryan Scavius Hitchman. Launcher, Anders Rosen, Carl Weston, David Silifos. Architects, Michael Sade, Mike Frost, Tommaso Cecchi. Lead Bedrock Software Developers, Aaron Hesse, Adrian Lavelle, Sebastian Heinfeld, Timothy J. Schultz. Software Developers, Alex Wouters, Insight Global Inc., Aaron Daynick, Tech Systems Inc., Comiso Francis, Insight Global Inc., Dave Stevens, David Leon Kimbrough, Insight Global Inc., Elijah J. Emerson, Jeffrey J. Lau, Insight Global Inc., John Estes Radenstan, Jonathan M. Ortiz, George Antino, Jamez, Design Laboratory Inc., Harry A. Lucy, Lisa Sturm, Mark Rowland, Calabera, Matthew Coles, Goals, Wafer Wire, Cloud Technologies, Maxwell Orth, Insight Global Inc., Oscar Carlbaum, Rob Austin, Robert D. Barisa, Insight Global Inc., Samai Urgent, Steve Trigger, Insight Global Inc., Tanner Pearson, Insight Global Inc., Taylor M. Rivera, Zach Moxley, Insight Global Inc., Realms Developers, Alexander Johansson, Amir Mafal, Airrock Stanley, Virtuosity, Danny Bear, and Virtuosity, David Marby, Eric Biso, Johnny Joe, Magnus Jaderberg, Mats Henriksen, Philip Wiener, Launcher Developers, Andrew Hewitson, Linus Chumslius, Mark Neander, Martin Hesselborn, Michael Maxivis, Michael Maxivis, Lead Systems Engineer, Tom Miles, Systems Engineers, Hazen Miller, Insight Global Inc., Louis A. Castrina, Insight Global Inc., Jeff Sawa, Calabera, Service Software Engineers, Anders Martini, Don S. Fraser II, Philip Hindeskog, Juliamad Chinadak, Haley Essenstadt, Joachim Isisam, Nathan Novisky, Norman Skinner, Insight Global Inc., Stacey J. Jin, Software Engineers, Evelyn Collier, Insight Global, Michael Anderson, Robin Arto, Engineer Managers, Wen Yang, Systems Engineers, Robert Thresher Colabera, Systems Developers, Christopher Hammerstrom, Dodge Laffenzegger, Insight Global Inc., Leonard Graham, Martin O'Helias, Art Directors, Brad Schuber, Logan Libera, Ola Lentelli, Victor Pearson, Art Lead, Sarah Kaiser, Artist Aaron Caswell, EXL, a division of Compicom, Leo Yu, Calabera, 3D/VFX, Ellen Olin Forsling, Jacob Giavelli, Marco Vale, Lead Technical Artist, Lisa Hazen, Technical Artist, Dylan Pipenbrock, Artists, Amanda Cook, Harvey Nash, Bart Kaufman, Rainstad, Brandon Boost, Aquint LLC, Jules Narcois, Aquint LLC, Jenny Green, CompuCom Systems Inc., Kristen Malone, Randstad, Michael R. Felder, Inside Global Inc., Mickey Bishop, Randstad, Patrick A. Rhodes, Inside Global Inc., graphic artist Jerica Heranda, Tech Systems Inc., Christopher Zetterstrand, Poi Poi Chin, lead graphic designers Christine Gutierrez. Additional graphics Jodahan Poljo, Mariana Graham Ramirez, motion graphics designer Gabe Philbin, Randstad, sound designers Kevin Martinez, Sean Yang, Inside Global Inc., executive producer Aaron Krell. Producers Alan Volgieveva, Anna Holzer Simon, Anthony Hanses, Inside Global Inc., Antonio Y. Kovia, Asa Strokum, Austin Maestrom, Karina Peterson, Chris Cansanova, Danny Flores, Inside Global Inc., Diana Sharfothas, Aquint Inc., Zecker Geds, Inside Global Inc., Dejan Dimmick, Elizabeth Batson, Inside Global Inc., Emma Erickson, Jason Rice, Jennifer Lee, Inside Global Inc., Johannes Frid, Hual Gris, Justin Woods, Justin Long, Loudon St. Hill, Inside Global Inc., Marquis Rundstrom, Matt Rogers, Excel Division of Comicom, Michael Welch, Inside Global Inc., Mora, Ingelston, Nick Severson, Robin Linder, Sarah Lidberg, Sofia Orn, Thomas Feng, Trevor McCain, Yoth Service LLC, William C. Meyer, Pivotal Consulting LLC, Yasernia Cicernos. Organizational coaches, Marie Salkanas, assistant producer, Warren Liu, release manager, Brogan Irwin, Virtuosity, Dustin Wood, Design Laboratory Inc., Kyle Rogers Randstad. Merchandise art director, Alexis Homsqua. Technical writer, Jeff Kim, Insight Global Inc., Natalie Mackey, Tech Systems Inc., product designer, Jennifer Hammervald, head of creative communications, Thomas Wilbert, director of brand, Jonathan Smigington, head of creative production, Katharina Hotz, user experience design creator, Stephen Wetstein, Tobias Allen, user experience designer, Connor Thompson, CompuCom Systems Inc., Lily Ekman, Oscar Nilsson. Automation support, Sean Connolly, Insight Global Inc., Matthew Gustav, Digital Intelligence Systems LLC. IT, Daniel Miller, Insight Global Inc., Carl Hogan Svar, Dolly McQuain, Fabian Norland. Directors of Business Management, Stephen McHugh. Chief of Staff, Andrew Yamak. Executive Business Administrators, Kathy Wickersham, Darla J. Barnett, Judith L. Wheeler, Katie Hansen. Business Administrators, Shay M. Flanagan, C2S Technologies Inc. Office Managers, Alex Anderson, Charlotte Wetterstroh, Jill Curran, Lil Holtman, Michaela Prim. Reception, Shamil Truving. Data Science and Analytics Lead, Warren Durant. Data Science and Analytics, Abby Halloway, National Business Innovations, Briar Hearn Erlingson, Darren Salata, Design Laboratory Inc., Ethan Batson, Design Laboratory Inc., Jill Dars, Design Laboratory Inc., Jerry Williams, Maria Nagarigan, Design Laboratory Inc., Nick Martin, Design Laboratory Inc., Pawan Panaganti, Design Laboratory Inc., Sharini Viswanathan, Design Laboratory Inc., Tim Ross, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Gunahari Dua Sumai, Design Laboratory Inc., Forrest Wheeler, Insight Global Inc., Data Engineering, Sachin Decate, Design Laboratory Inc., Directors of Business Development, Sherry D. Loltz, Directors of Business Planning, Adam Trask, Business Managers, Bill Wu, Planadine Ursino, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Dennis Laviolette, Vanessa Dagnino, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Business Analysts, Alvin M. Chin, Populous Group LLC, Xing Wang, Populous Group LLC, Minecraft Content Coordinators, Adam Martinson, Andrews Thomason, Sarah Limpianhin, Program Manager Amber Wu, Shanghai Wei Chuang Wan Jian, Gregory Walls, CompuCom Systems Inc., Liz Walkwin, Bluehawk LLC, Maria Okina, Mark Frito, Ari Talk Inc., Marino Jamie, Timothy J. Ross, Simplicity Consulting Inc., Creative Director John Hendricks, Media Director Hans Abrahamson, Creative Communications Assistant Emily Richardson, Head of Social Media Amelia Dale Alice Lofgren, Head of Player Operations Aubrey Norris, Community Manager Glory Robinson, Experis. Helen Zbilj. Nova Barlow Experis. Customer Support Lead, Matthias Victorin. Customer Support, Amelia Lindroth Henriksen. Anna Barada Martins. Andrea Jorkins. Andreas Anderson. Angelica Walling. Annika Tripp Lund. Anta Alvin. Antio Costacana. Carl Johnson. Simborg. Dante Steinberg. David Carlson. David Stewart. Galhan. Ellen Freikolm. Eliza Horsam. Ellie Ashrafi. Eric Nordberg. Frederick Hendrickson. Frederick Sandstrom. Fedra Force. Hendrik Davidson. Henry Shee. Isabella Aaron. Jeffrey Ranzusa. Joe Louis. Johnny Hare. Kevin Vesterlund. Kyle McCurney, Texas Sensing. Mike Till. Nice decision. Nicole Jansen. Nima Tolfer. Patrick Solarkine. Rabbi Hadak. Robert Mixua. Robin Cox. Robin Lundstrom. Ryu Riburo. Sarah Martinson. Theodore Colberg. Valerie Bubin. Victor Pearson. Marketing managers Bianca Siotai. Delina Liu. Didak Hermanson. Eva Sinfak. Gaby Ibarra. Simplicity Consulting Inc. Legal. Christy Davidson. Intellectual Property Enforcement Lead, Matthias Anderson. Teresa Lee Rodenwald. Intellectual Property Enforcement Agents, Johan Hedlund. Marcus Fors. Matilda Ackerman. Sylvia Chin. Lead Producer, Brand Experience, Kareem Walden. Communications Manager, John Short. Assembly Media Inc., Ali Cohen. Christian Delgado. Jelly Steinberg. Richard Chin. HR Administrator, Charlie Bjornstrom. Petra Solskis. HR Advisor, Victoria Peterson. Sorcerer, Sophia Anderson. Senior Recruiter, Tove Oldenbach. Recruiters, Aim Nordstrom, Ida Oderstrom. Creative Communications Editor, Marsh Davies, Tom Stone. Cloud Computing Engineer, Dolly Macwin. Support Team Lead, Matthias Jacob Victorin. Consumer Products Designer, Kelsey Ronaldo. Lead Project Manager, Vera Merchev. Web Design, Taylor Cassoni, Excel Division of Compicom. Quality Manager, Rob Stravaldson. Development Partner, Skybox. Ace Twing, Alex McKay, Alson Munaz, Alina Varks, Amanda Molly, Arta Sifi, Ashlyn Gato, Blair Hitchens, Bryn Lynn, Chris Klassen, Cole Pollock, Dave McLean, Diana Jutres, Gabriel J. Johnsons, Gary Shaw, Chaffer Ramtola, Graham Laverstein, Jesse Taylor, Joel Stack, Jordan Congress, Jun Luau, Justin Moon, Kevin Newgoinda, Kevin Husu, Chris Mornis, Mark Follies, Marcel Brake, Matt Clayson, Mitch Armstrong, Olivia Chung, Oscar Yang, Paul Baker, Peter Martin, Pope Kim, Berthanda Gosh, Roby Monty, Sam Marcy, Serge Lansquat, Shiva Gupta, Simon Glenas, Stephen Wong, Tim Hins, Tina Dwally, Trevin Wong, Vivian Ortinzi, Yuri Fulmeko, Zach Chan, Zyke Wu. Development Partner, BBI. Alex Sharp, Assistant Producer. Andrian Ewan, Programmer. Anisha Siwa, Co-op Programmer. Banisha Gupta, Associate Programmer. Kabio Kabagek, Co-op Programmer. Christina O, Co-op Programmer. Christina Whitman, Christopher Whitman, Programmer. David McKay, Associate Producer. Duarte Mia, Programmer. Elizabeth Peterson, Co-op Programmer. Eric Dahl, Co-op Programmer. Eric Travers, Programmer. Gupta Bashi, Hugo Bird, Co-op Programmer. James Fairweather, Kesley Primer, Producer. Kevin Yu, Co-op Programmer. Koki Pan, Co-op Programmer. Riley Coder, Associate Programmer. Ryan Lemusher, Lead QA Analyst. Thomas Peterson, Programmer. Tyler Neeson, Vindy Shaw, Designer. Weston Trevor, Designer QA. Johan Guan, Programmer. Development Partner, Red Lins. Christopher Connert, Joshua Clays, Ryan Davidson. Develop Partner, Virtuosity. Shanthi Kachabola, Virtuosity. Front of House, Adam Blannick. Product Owner, Johannes Soderberg. Technical Audio Director, Jonathan Crawford. Senior Financial Accountant, Natalie Levinson. Social Media Manager, Natasha Cox. Studios Quality Alumni. Quality Leads, Tony Harlick. Quality Engineers, Hakshata Trivedi. Quality Data Analyst and Engineering, Jeff McDermott. Quality Analysts, Yi Zhao, K-Force. Poland, Team Leads, Hannah Rommel, Lionbridge. Camille Zvazwau, Lionbridge. Powell Pikarski, Lionbridge. U.S. Team Software Test Engineering Leads, Chris James, Encycloblink. U.S. Team Software Test Engineers, Brendan McElroy, Encycloblink. Crystal Edwards, Encycloblink. Dan Parker, Encycloblink. Isaac Dudley, Encycloblink. John Ermanson, Experis. Sean Colbert, Experis. U.S. Teams Test Associates, Brian Sears, Experis. Lionbridge, Adam Presmo, Lionbridge. Adam Rowski, Lionbridge. Adrina Zaleska, Lionbridge. Agata Pitisko, Lionbridge. Andreas Wachikowski, Lionbridge. Bartholomew Jerskowski, Lionbridge. Bartholomew Barksy, Lionbridge. Bartosz Skolomaya, Ski, Lionbridge. Sesame Skonski, Lionbridge. Damian Golick, Lionbridge. Damiel Wesker, Lionbridge. Emmanuel Rodriguez Nunes, Lionbridge. Eva Horath, Lionbridge. Philip Guada, Lionbridge. Philip Mochin, Lionbridge. Jakek Patella, Lionbridge. Jan Kwaski, Lionbridge. Jan Paris, Lionbridge. Jan Zosman, Lionbridge. Casper Krupa, Lionbridge. Camille Kaberskanli, Lionbridge. Carol Kodemans, Lionbridge. Carol Kozka, Lionbridge. Karina Olska, Lionbridge. Karin Kana, Joe Weska, Lionbridge. Christoph Polismi, Lucas Jarman, Lucas Wowski, Macy J. Bresky, Macy J. Michael Mayan, Moko Tala, Jazzy Kwaka, Marcin Popolados, Marco Paparella, Marek Urbansky, Maria Mike Matues, Michael, Monica, Nishad, Powell, Piotr, Pyramishka Gooch, Pyramishala Mielaski, Pyramishala Bobo, Rafael Proskowski, Rachuma Kalokali, Rakizar Koolzik, Sandra Meister, Simon Craver, Stanislaw Domowski, Stanislaw Grabowski, Simon Matauk, Simon Okan, Thomas Merkakau, Thomas Erlock, Thomas Spurgeon, Thomas Zerka, Thomas Wachka, Kamaya, Machuka, all those are Lionbridge. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowline, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover, unknown. Yes! I did it! Mostly. Well, we did it. We have successfully read through the entire Minecraft credits! Except for a few times, because saying Lionbridge over and over is really hard with all these names that are not English. This video was made for Silana, who cashed in to make a YouTube video on my Twitch. Thank you, Silana. This is thanks to you that you subjected me to read that for an hour. I have actually read the entire Minecraft credits out loud once before, but I didn't record it. I think I actually read it to my friend Dawson, who actually, as a matter of fact, I believe it's his birthday as of the day of posting this video, so happy birthday, Dawson. Sorry that you had to listen to me do it before. If you're watching this video, I'm sorry that you had to listen to me do it again. Okay, bye!